Hi, welcome along to the 4-Minute Clinic Live. I am Dr. Marianne Trent, and this is your daily prescription for better mental health. Let's talk today about what happens when people aren't sure what to say. This cropped up for me yesterday whilst talking about grief, whilst talking about an anniversary of somebody who had died, which is today. And, I think quite often people, when they're not sure what to say, just say nothing for fear of upsetting you, for fear of getting it wrong, or because they feel like they can't change, the outcome. And yet, what we know in the mental health community is that saying nothing is often not the right thing to do. And of course, as children, we were taught if you haven't got anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. But I think that often doesn't apply in settings of mental health and grief and grieving. It's just really nice for people to feel heard, to have their feelings feel valid and understood, and that their suffering, matters, and that someone wishes they weren't suffering. And so people often say, well, what should I say? And actually you can just explore gently with people, how does that feel for you? Or, just say, I'm sorry that this is so painful actually. And they want to carry on talking, they will. If you feel like you can't change it, you can say that too. I can't change this, and I wish I could, because it's really hard to see you. So sad. Because I care about you, or something like that. So it's always better to say something. And this is why I put the Grief Collective book together, because people quite often find that grief can be pretty silent, especially after the funeral. People just don't talk about your grief, they don't talk about the person who has passed away, or whatever else it is you're grieving for, because of course grief is not just about death. Grief is about change. Grief is about yearning for things that have gone away, that aren't here anymore, or prospects that just aren't around anymore. That through no fault of your own, maybe through the pandemic, or someone else changes their mind, it can cause us to lead, down the process of grieving and grief. And so, if you find these 4-Minute Clinic Lives helpful with me, I'm a qualified clinical psychologist, please do like, share, comment, tell your friends, follow me, connect with me on social media to help me reach a wider audience, because it really matters. If you're interested in finding out more about the Grief Collective book, just head to Amazon or click on the link with this video. It's a really lovely book. Lots of lovely reviews you can check out there as well. Have a lovely rest of day, whatever you're up to, and I'll catch up with you again very soon for our next 4-Minute Clinic Live. Take care.